Hello. We're live. How's it going? Patch 3.1 is upon us. As you can see over here, we did show up a little bit late to it. I'm sure many of you have already been enjoying yourselves. But the question is it going to be a good patch? I have actually been a little bit out of the loop recently, so I don't really know what's going on. But hopefully today we can go ahead and take a look. Of course, we'll also be doing a little bit of testing. I think we'll also be doing a little bit of, let's see here, a little bit of campaign action soon enough. Where is it at? Immortal Empires as always. The greenskins and the one and only legendary lord with a squig to start out with. Good old Skarsnik. We're gonna be doing a Beyond Legendary campaign with them. So Crisis, War with everyone, the usual. And we'll see if we get annihilated today. But first of all, how's it going? How's it going, chat? I see Ward with the Chomp Chomp. Fellow ogre enjoyer here. Let's see here. Crushers, they lost 1,500 mass. I'm sure they're still probably pretty strong though. New friends campaign. Without using heroes. Interesting. Casters are allowed. Oh, well then it'd still be pretty easy though. But yeah, no single entity blobs. I think it would be possible. We might do some more spicy friends campaigns eventually. Ethnicities here, that's right. All the ethnicities. Squigs or toads? Squigs 100%. Skarsnik squigs, I assume are better than Quam squigs, but who knows? Yeah, I am doing amazing. Happy to hear that you are too, DV. But yeah, patch notes. We'll just skim it. I don't plan to do a super in-depth review. I'm sure you've already seen all the news on it. Harry the Hammer, a guy that I'm very interested in just taking a quick look at in, just in custom battles. Just in case, maybe he's like super duper OP in multiplayer or something. Let's see here. He like disintegrates undead. He has like, yeah, I'll check his abilities later. RORs are interesting though. Regiments of Renown are pretty hype. Like, look at this. Peasant archers. Let's see here. Oh, did they not actually explain what they do though? Armed with the buckler. Okay, buckler shield, flaming missile attacks, and vanguard. All right. Weakness to fire debuff. Nice. Okay, not that exciting. I rate these guys not great out of 10. How expensive are they? Let's see here. Cathay. Where's Cathay at? Yeah, I like a fire. Like the thing is, your firing rocket's gonna one-shot infantry anyways, so you're not actually reaping the rewards of the fire weakness debuff. They cost dang, more than 50% more than your usual archers. All right, looking a little bit suck over there. Maybe the vanguard. Nah, hot garbage. I vote hot garbage. The Vial of Hashut nerf. Yeah, the Vial of Hashut is a strange one. I think some people were using it for like single entity fights in multiplayer. At least that's what I heard. But yeah, I don't think it was like that crazy. Maybe I'm just like totally off. But I was a bit out of the multiplayer loop, so maybe we were just mistaken. But what Vial of Hashut is. Only 20% fire weakness though. That's pretty rough. At least the duration is still long, alright? If there's one thing I can congratulate CA on, it's leaving the duration at 60 seconds. Because I think it would still pay for itself with the duration that long. At least you can land a few attacks in that time. Get some good missile hits going. But like it makes it a much less exciting ability now, right? It's not like an explosive thing like summons. Dragon's Breath synergy. Dragon's Breath also one-shots a lot of stuff, so usually extra fire damage won't do much. What's this? Hounds. The Hounds of the Blood Hunt. What do we got? Corn dogs. Yeah, they call them corn dogs. Let's see here. Dampen effect. It removes magical attacks. Interesting. Use them. So if we're talking the corn dogs here. It removes magic attacks. How do I feel about that? Most people typically do not. Did they? Is this portrait slightly brighter than usual? This looks brighter than usual. Am I going crazy? They like moved the old portrait to the ROR and then gave the old one a new one. Am I going crazy? This used to be the OG portrait, right? With the more yellowy background. This is new. I will not accept any answer other than that. This is a new portrait. I'm not going crazy. Corrin's backgrounds were all like yellowy before, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure. Am I going crazy? There's no way, right? Yeah, no, this is, yeah, okay, no. You know, more than 80%. I'm moving it up to 90%. It's 100% brighter. Yeah, I think this is the OG one. What they got? They got Gore Feast. Hype, yeah. Gore Feast is healing in melee. Pretty good. Corn dogs usually don't fight that long though, so it's not like a huge thing, but yeah. For the price, I'd say probably not worth it. Yes. Spell resistance removal for the glorious corn. One of the one of the best effects to have. You know, as a faction with I believe one ability that does direct damage. Come on, CA. Come on. Wait, like, okay, like, I guess it has a magic in it, right? And it, like, you know, spell resistance minus 20%. You know, like, the removes magic attacks is cool, but I don't know. It's like, they could have at least given it a unique effect. This is kind of just a slap in the face to Corrin, but, you know, Valkyria Spears, they'll be slightly better versus dwarves. Amazing. That's true, though, yeah. Corrin units healing. What happened to the Nurgle campaign? Oh, we basically called it a win. Alright, so I'd say I'd rate that mildly hype out of 10. What else have we got? The Watchman. Armored Cossars with a second-hand weapon. Alright, let's take a quick look. Let's see here. Armored Cossars. Anybody? Are there any RORs that you guys are just like drooling over? So far, I'm not going crazy. That pose. It's just... It's this exact same pose. This was... It was copy-pasted. Copy-pasted, same position, except instead of shield, it's sword now. The background's slightly yellow. It's fine, though. Readability's good. What do we got? Quite a bit more expensive, but they have Frenzy, they have Rabble Rouse, ITP AoE. Ooh, is that actually good? They have no pistols, but they got a slow, so guys can't disengage from them really well. Bonus versus Infantry 5. A weapon strength of 48. That's quite a bit. That is quite a lot. Can we just do a quick comparison here? Gold standard for anti-infantry. You know, solid infantry. We have, you know, Black Ark Corsairs, quite a bit cheaper. If we compare them to the Corsairs, we have quite a bit more damage. The slow, the Rabble Rouse, the Frenzy. Buy our blood, same amount of armor. More HP. We may have a very good unit over here. Yeah, that's right. 48 weapon strength plus anti-infantry. These guys should shred. Absolutely shred anything that doesn't have armor. Amazing. Great unit. Great unit. I like it. Let's see what else we got. ITP is also really hype, though I don't think Kislev really needs ITP. Of all the things Kislev is looking for, ITP kind of low on the list. Let's see what we got. Nurglings. So your new ROR Nurglings, 200 gold more for what? Cloud of Flies. They lose Cloud of Flies, but they get an ability that is 10 damage reflection. Interesting. 10 damage. So that's 10 armor piercing damage. It's direct. They changed Kugath's picture. CA doing some portrait changes. Kugath looking a little bit more melty today. Yeah, they it's not something's different. Something's definitely different. This ain't the Kugath I know and love. Yeah, CA, they be shifting some pictures. Festus also looking, it's like more brown than usual. Interesting. Swordmasters of Hoeth have 50 armor piercing. Yeah, no, 48 weapon strength is insane for like a mid-tier unit. If we look at like, you know, well actually, yeah, Forsaken have 58 though, right? Forsaken are like the gold standard of insane, you know, weapon strength, but still though, those costers will be hitting the same as like higher tier units. Now, damage reflection. Enabled if in melee. Oh man, there's only one way to test this, isn't there? Alright, let's get the regiment for now, Nurglings. Let's get a unit of spears and like a beastmaster, alright? So if I go ahead and let's see here, ice. Nope. Lake. Lake? I wonder if I can make some videos on this. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, greenskins. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're just quickly going over the patch notes right now. Let's see here. What else is next? Princes of Perfection. Spears. Marauders of Slaanesh Spears. Perfect Vigor and Soporific Musk. Okay, well that's just, you know, it's just solid. It's just a good unit. That ability is just so good. Like, you know, it's a must-have unit. I could not be convinced otherwise. Oh, here we go, Nurglings. Now remember, typically these guys can heal too. Oh, come on. Kugath, not like this. Okay, rematch. Crossroads map, but it's so massive. I don't want to walk for ages. What is this? Chromatic Aberrations. Blue Horrors with more ammo. Oh, so it's pre-nerf Blue Horrors? Is that what I'm reading? Powerful Barrier Replenishment ability. That triggers anytime a spell is cast on the battlefield. Type. Sick. Alright, interesting, interesting. I'm liking having these regiments renowned for all factions. That's pretty hype. Okay, so this is without attacking. How brutal can these Nurglings be if I'm not even attacking, right? Because, you know, we know how good normal Nurglings are, right? Based on their HP, it looks like, and remember, they'll typically get heals too, but like, dang, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's about like 1/4, maybe a little bit more, closer to like 30% damage off of just existing. Even the High Beastmaster took 200 damage. On the dot, too. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see here. For 500 gold unit, if they were fighting, they would obviously do a lot better. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I wouldn't say I'm like, you know, mind blasted or anything, but not bad. Not bad. Yeah, actually a decent amount of damage reflect. And the great part is that it's armor piercing, too. I would actually love to see, like... Obviously, it'll take, you know, for like something like executioners, right? These guys will kill them a lot faster than spears. You see, almost, you know, in twice as few hits, and it is hits that actually cause the damage to happen. But it could be pretty dangerous to send your elite infantry into these guys. They have 2,000 damage. Have you had a time to check out the new Chaos Dwarf Crisis? Not at all. I haven't played since the new update, so I've been itching for it. New armies spawning at drill exits. Interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, I haven't looked at it at all, so we shall see. Do I have... Okay, so Fleshy Abundance. We'll see how quickly these guys die. Probably die pretty fast, but... Dang it, Kugath, stop screwing up the tests. Yeah, so if I just like, you know, if we... Because like typically with Fleshy Abundance, you manage to get a couple casts of it. Or you manage to like catch a couple units, right? So it's not like, you know, it's not a big pain casting Fleshy Abundance on these guys. It's like, you know, might as well. Yeah, no, they're insane. Look at that. Dang. You know what? For a 500 gold unit, not that many 500 gold units can do that much damage to Harganeth Executioners. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll call that, I'll give it a a pretty good out of 10. Yeah, I would I think we'll be seeing these guys. Now, I don't think they'll be like, you know, a crazy unit, but like as a mid-tier infantry that does well, probably better than like Marauders of Nurgle, right? You know what? Let's do a quick test with Marauders of Nurgle. That's true. They also got nuked by a Kugath shot. They could have done better. But yeah, I think like if you can get a heal off on them, that's like, it's not bad. If you cast the damage reflect spell, they do more damage. Did you know? Don't get me started, alright? Guess what? If you cast the damage spell, you also get more damage. You would have guessed. I don't know if you're memeing or not, but I can't stand people's opinions on spells. Alright, here we go. Can these guys do a similar amount? You know, the Nurglings seem less exciting when you just have Marauders of Nurgle, doesn't it? Yeah, basic Marauders seem like they also do a lot of damage to Hargonet Executioners in a vacuum. But the Nurglings are, you know, they have the benefit of being Nurglings. They can't be routed. They can't be shattered, terror routed, all that. So, like, you know, I'd rate them, yeah, I changed my mind. I rate them Marauders of Nurgle out of 10. Not too crazy. But, yeah. Damage reflect spell top tier. I hate all of you. Anyone who believes that, get out of my stream. Let's see, what are we looking at? I am looking at armor piercing great weapons, but they are the same price as these Nurglings. So, like, is it really gonna be, you know? Yeah, I think it's a fair test. I think it's a fair test. These guys will take a little bit less damage from AoE. These guys will do a little bit more damage in a vacuum. I would probably... I don't know if I go with the Nurglings. It's kind of a mixed bag. It's kind of a mixed bag, but I wouldn't go crazy over these guys. You know, I'm not dying to use these Nurglings. Although the Vanguard is nice. It's good. It's good. What's with these Tzeentch guys? Oh my gosh, Einfach. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Squigs indeed, good sir. Squigs indeed. Chromatic aberrations. Nope. Abominations. Jeez, reading. Reading comprehension. Not today, I swear. We are looking at... Where are they at? Over here. So we're looking at a fairly price amped. 50%. Do a pull on the reflect spell? No, I refuse. I don't even want to see. I don't even want to see more than... I want to see a single vote for the reflection spell. Let's see here. Barrier boost. 4% barrier a second is quite a bit. Duration infinite when a friendly or enemy spell is active. Interesting, interesting. How fast is that? 4%. Let's whip out the calculator. That's 1400, or also 14 times 4 is 56. A second? 56 a second. All right, here we go. Abominations. Yeah. 50. Okay, wait. I gotta see this real quick. All right. Which one of these spells have super long cast times? Oh my gosh, glittering robe. Yes, let's please. Okay, yeah. So we like do this, right? And we put them up against, like, I don't know, a unit of bleak swords. Fairly strong unit, right? These guys have pretty good stats. They have... Oh, I see. Wait, what? Whoa, wait, this is weird. This is an entirely new mechanic. 360 missile block. One must wonder, and it's only 10%. Why would they made an entirely new mechanic instead of just having instead of just giving them 10% missile block chance? Yeah, missile resist. It's basically just missile resist. Does village boost them? Remember, guys, stacking things additively, typically it's additive, not multiplicative. So I'm pretty sure village's thing will stack, but not boost it. Interesting. So a unit of blues, I would be a little bit afraid throwing them into bleak swords. That's weird. 360 missile block. That's so weird. I don't know what the difference is. Like, I know it's like the missile resist thing is like it reduces damage versus blocking it. But with small arms fire, it typically doesn't matter, I think. Oh yeah, all the portraits, like a lot of the legendary lord portraits are different now. All right, let's just see their melee capabilities. We know that they have 16 ammunition, chunky boys. That already makes these guys quite nice, actually. It makes them kind of like pinks, except with less range. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah. So if I just like glittering robe these guys, let's take a look at that barrier. That's insane. That's insane. Say what? You're telling me? Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. You're telling me that for the low price of 6 winds of magic, we can make these guys damage immune to bleak swords? Damage immune to bleak swords. They are taking actually, okay, maybe slight amounts of damage, but like, as long as you actually have spells with really long durations, like look at this, Plague of Rust, right? You Plague of Rust these guys, it's actually just infinite HP. Holy crap, that's a spicy meatball. Does this have range? No, it's just them. Dang, look at that. Now, not every build is going to have super long cast durations, but dang. That's insane. Look at that. Now that they've actually killed some bleak swords, they're out healing their general. Say what? Dang, look at that. Oh man, yeah, chromatic abominations only run. Let's go. Oh wow, that is a spicy meatball. That's a very spicy meatball. Now, the more damage you take, the less max shields they have, so it will get less effective over time. But like that healing is insane. That's like 5 times the speed of Sigvald, right? And you can get like really cheap spells. Like Plague of, like this is a tanky unit. You use this guy to tank. That's insane. That's actually insane. Well, that's a free video. Does it work off the army abilities? No, I don't think so. But it works off enemy spells too. That's crazy. That's crazy. In multiplayer, okay, A tier unit, a 10 out of 10. First 10 out of 10 best unit I've ever seen. 100%. It's just like, I'm flabbergasted. Now they do have a counter. You just nuke them with the spell and they're fairly fairly expensive. So it's not like, it's like OP, but pretty sick. Noblar time? Nah, today's Squig day after I'm done this review. I would say chromatic abominations, best ROR so far. Most exciting unit we've seen. That's bomb. Yeah. Definitely highest potential, probably most value too. Probably. Oh, Noblar ROR, I see. What do we have? The Toad Noblars. Boglars. Poison standard. Regenerate. When standing in water. Alright. Hot garbage unit. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Even if it's the same price. Just... Say what? Okay, wait, I guess we might as well. We might as well take a look at this bad boy. Alright, in water. Jeez. Alright. Oh my gosh, just the ranged variant too. Just kill me. What? Wait, these guys had anti-infantry this whole time? Alright, what are we looking at? 0.8%. Alright, let's see here. Alright, 9,000 times 0.008. 72 HP? Maybe? New combatants added one in water? Alright, maybe it's a lot. Test it. The thing is, you need water. Let's see. Do you have a map with water? Let's see your coast. Oh, I guess it is pretty hype. That's a lot of regen. In multiplayer, there's not a lot of water, but That does actually change a lot of the maps in the total tavern map pool, because some of them do have water in a lot of places actually. So we'll see. We'll see. The dumb part is that I'm having a hard time finding a map with water right now. So like it's so incredibly niche. And they don't have anything else. They don't even have the traps. Poison missiles, I guess. Poison missiles for 150. So maybe like in a hyper niche circumstance, they're OP when they're in water, but like I'll show you guys in a second what the problem is. They've always have stock and high, yeah. Didn't you quit Total War? I had planned to quit Total War a long time ago, but I decided to come back for the Chaos Dwarf DLC because I thought it'd be fun. But I did quit for a time and did not intend to come back. Just times change, I guess. Yeah, fun fact, this map has water right here, you know. For anyone who likes to keep track of where the water is. Guess what? It's wet. It's wet right here, guys. This tiny little nook I learned because of playing multiplayer domination. Yep, here we go. Here they go. Let's see it. Now they revive. That's kind of the sick part, right? And they heal 1%. So in theory, they're basically unkillable in here. Oh, they have a loose formation too, right? I don't think the normal guys have loose formation. Or do they? Is this more loose than usual? This feels a little bit more loose than usual. Maybe I'm going crazy. Okay, you know, like, yeah, they do heal. Here's the thing, though. Chat's gonna get excited about this, right? I know you guys. You guys are gonna be like, wow, look at that healing, you know? Heal cap basically instantly, right? They can fight off a unit of Bleak Swords, almost kill the High Beastmaster. It's basically like the blues, right? Here's the problem. The blues do not have anything about, you know, the blues don't have to worry about leadership. You know what's gonna happen? Look, in campaign, all right, if you find that if you love ocean sailing as the Ogre Kingdoms, you'll be good, all right, you know. This'll be where you want to be. I'm telling you right now, though, this is what's gonna happen, all right. Anytime you get into multiplayer, you know, I know you guys like watching turn. It's gonna be short and simple, and I'm sure you guys know where I'm going with this. Where is she at? Yeah, this is just the brutality of Noblars, because they did not receive Unbreakable, unfortunately, and I feel like Unbreakable's probably what would have done it. Oh dang, that's it. That's the last Regiment of Renown. Dang. That means we're almost done this. I just have to check out Harry Hammer, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, here's the problem. Let's see here. You know what, let's just get this guy. Like, you're gonna get the Noblars. They're gonna go into like melee with like, you know, random general hero or like or you know, what have you, right? Unit of infantry. And then like, you know, someone's just gonna do this. And then guess what? Even if they're in water, right? Doesn't really matter if they're shattered, right? You know? Now, in this case, they do hold, because they are a Regiment of Renown. So maybe it's alright. Maybe it's alright. Here. No, there they go. They shattered. Alright. I was going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they didn't even. How sad would it be? How sad would it be to just watch these poor guys running through water, right? And then they're at max HP and they're still shattered. Like that, you know. It's just the pain and suffering. They do have poison though, which makes it better. I would say ogres don't have a lot of access to poison. So that alone probably makes it worth. This thing is just a super niche ability for some total tavern maps. I'd rate them usable out of 10. Usable out of 10. The blues also don't eat water. Yeah, the biggest thing is that water's kind of like not really a mechanic explored very much in Total War Warhammer. So typically you don't see it too much. Bretonia update. Damsels benefit from the Troughs feature. Vow Trough. Blessings of the lady. 15% ward save. Hype. I like it. I like it. Lots of things have magic damage, so I'd say that's like maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit worse, depending on the faction you're facing. If it's demons, you're happy. Let's see here. Certain units, non-grill knights. Yep. Certain units, mostly knights and non-grill knight characters, can opt to take the blessing of the lady for 200 gold. A little bit of donation there. Nice. Bribe that lady. I feel like, you know, paying a lady to give you her blessings is not very knightly. Not very knightly, but it do be Bretonia. Knight characters have the new Knight attribute. Yeah, so they basically have the contempt mechanic, as I heard, that the Chaos Dwarves have. Knights Errant have received Impetuous. When they're charging any friendly unit within, becomes ITP for 30 seconds. Okay. That's an interesting one. That's a really interesting one. I wonder how much that resets when you're cycle charging. Because that could just be like an ITP aura almost permanently. Then again, we already have the dreaded Grail Relique. Yeah, and that already gives ITP. Oh, it gives a melee attack now. Dang! Did they just buff the Grail Relique without me realizing? Grail Relique gives 5 melee attack now? CA. CA. You are spoiling me. Plus 8 leadership when friendly knight is in range. Okay, so it's plus 8 leadership. But I think most of the Bretonian infantry lost leadership too, so maybe it balances out. Maybe net even. Alright. Stability and performance. Gameplay. Tooltip. Yep, nothing too crazy here. Some balanced stuff. What is this? Where is this? Spells and abilities. Nothing too crazy, right? I'm not missing a lot. Vial of Hashut change. Stone mantle. Sure, okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything too crazy. I think the biggest thing was the Vial of Hashut, which is 20% from 60%. Very disliked change on my part, but apparently you're seeing some use. And, you know, and if a debuff spell is being used, guys, you gotta get rid of it. No, I don't actually care that much. I haven't played a lot of multiplayer. And I think Turin said that it was starting to see a lot of use, so maybe, but I'm just afraid that we'll never see buffs and debuff spells ever be used. What is this? Mass changes. Won't really know until we feel it. Lewin. Bretonia got a lot of changes. I believe Grails got tuned up to be fewer entities, slightly harder hitting. They got armor piercing, which is really hype. Basically changes the unit entirely, as they were already pretty close to what, like, you know, Knights of the Realm spam. So now they're kind of a more expensive questing knight. Chaos Dwarves campaign, a couple changes. Did they change anything interesting though? Zatan got a bit lighter. A little metal exoskeleton, a bit better. Yeah, McRightface. Indeed a stream. Paying a lady to get her blessing is pretty knightly though. Oh my gosh, I should not have read chat. Let's see what else we got. Peasant and Grail Relique Doom stack. The thing is, the melee attack won't really help them peasants. They don't got enough weapon strength. I feel like with Foot Squires though, that's pretty hype. Gore does is more expensive now. His mount more expensive. Seems like overall nerfs for the Chaos Dwarves. I don't know how strong they were, but any Magma Cannon changes? Infernal Iron Sworn more expensive. Immortals more expensive. Bull Centaurs more expensive. Oh my gosh, they done did the Chaos Dwarves dirty. Maybe they were just super duper common. Has anyone here been watching Turin? Can make a comment on the price increases for the Chaos Dwarves. You think it's apt or too much? Kadai Destroyer plus 10 morale. Good plus. Extra armor, also good plus. Burning Bright is now active until only 25% rather than 50%. Interesting. Kadai. Maybe you run Kadai now. You burn through... They at least will act like a normal unit, routing at about 25%. And maybe they'll hold longer, but unlikely with 70 morale. I think 70 isn't like a ton. I think you're... Yeah, it's the same as like Bretonnian cavalry, so... It's good, but it's not like, you know... It's not like Longbeard good, right? So Longbeards are known for being an extremely good holding unit. 80 leadership is when it starts feeling like a unit is unbreakable, especially because they have courage. So 80 plus is like where you really want to be. Interesting. All right. Oh, my bright face. Thank you so much. $10. Great to see you. Have a burger and a bag of milk. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll slam. Maybe I'll slam you down as some squigs later today. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get you in there. And then Einfach. There we go. Thank you very much. I will indeed. I actually did have burgers earlier. It was great. Magma cannons, more expensive. Base weapon damage increase, like in melee? I think they're making all the trains better in melee. AP, weapon damage, effect. Yeah, we'll see when we feel it. Alright, anyways, nothing too exciting, right? Dark Elves, I think you can rush construction now as Dark Elves. There's a lot of tuning here, but none of this is like actually super impactful. Typically a lot of this won't be like huge. It's usually like a minor oversight that just completely breaks the game. More often than not. Okay, yeah, very minor stuff. Corn. Okay, just mass changes. Anything exciting though? Fire resistance down? Wait, what? Oh, okay, for old week. Really? Wait, Dragon's like flame resistant? Oh my gosh, C8. They just hate. They hate anything with the percentage sign. Let's see what else we got. Nothing crazy, right? Armored Cossars. More entities, more HP. Oh, so they just buffed Cossars in general. That's actually really hype. I did feel they were underperforming a little bit. Nice. Griffin Legion. Mass. Hype. Ooh. Buffs for... Okay, nice Kislev buffs. I like it. Norska. Mass increases. Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy. Oh, bonus versus large for... Oh, the Fimirs are bonus versus infantry now. Okay. Makes sense. Just logically. I don't think it changes them that much, though. Ah, yes. Nalbar Trappers. Oh, okay. So they did get bonuses versus infantry. It is new. Yeah, train run. Let's go. We can see if it actually had any impact. The changes to trains. Hype. Okay, so Nalbar Trappers got a buff. That's kind of weird. Ogres seemed like they were really strong last time I was playing. Added immune to contact effects for... butcher type guys, which kind of makes sense. Weren't Nalbar Trappers like kind of meta? Kind of a weird change. I feel like ogres are also meta. Last tournament I played, I think they were actually crushing it, so they'll do slightly better now. Nothing crazy. Empire, here we go for the new Franz run. Now that we have another endgame crisis, obligatory Franz run. Great swords buffed. Mildly. Very mild. This is probably the biggest part. Extra bonus to infantry. Karoberg, same thing. Ulrika, what's it? Okay, not that much. Come on. Now benefit from Volkmar's. Okay, sick. Dang it, I was hoping for better changes. Oh, Bone Giant? Melee? Come on, where's the melee defense up for Bone Giants? This is actually something I did bring up to CA earlier. The kind of, you know, I was just kind of going off about how Bone Giants did not get the Luminarch changes. And I think they might have actually been watching the stream at the time. So I do have a bit of a curiosity now. Because it would be pretty jokes. Tell me, chat. It would be pretty jokes if Bone Giants ended up being as good as Luminarchs now. Don't play Wood Elves. Ariel isn't fixed still. Rip. Yeah, I didn't have a plan for Wood Elves. Zinch. Vampire Coast. Damn Knights Errant got impetuous. Hype. And a charge bonus nerf. Massive, massive. Okay, nothing crazy there. All right. So Bone Giants previously were known to be quite hot garbage at hitting anything. The question is, has that changed with the new patch? Shot number 1. Hits. Not that much damage though. Still doesn't hit super hard. But it do be landing shots. You know what? I think they did it. I think they did it. Now it's no Lumi action, alright? Nothing will ever beat the crazy Luminarch madness, but Bone Giants, okay out of 10. Fixed out of 10, I would say. Bonus versus large 200. Maybe they'll be able to do alright. If you net something with the Bone Giant build, I'm sure it'll work. Is it worth the price? Eh. But hey, we have a new unit, alright? We have a new unit now. So big plus, big plus. I like it though. It's the small things that really show that CA does actually care. Thrall Master, Dead Rise again. Entity Mass changes. Recruitment for Marauder changes. Rip Hell Scourges. Keep getting kicked around ever since the nerf. Nothing crazy here. Campaign battles. Okay. I think we're basically done. Looking forward. Jump Shiner, Bretonia. Update, dish out. Alright. Let's do one last test. What's this hairy guy? Mr. Harry? We got an interesting new hero added. Let's take a look. Now, he does not exist for the Zinch faction, but he also doesn't exist for Khorne, despite having red. Is he undivided and just happens to have red? Since when? You can't wear red if you're undivided. Let's take a look at him. Dead Rise again changes, pretty big deal. Oh, actually? Does that mean, Franz, This Is Total War got even easier? Come on, CA. Come on, CA, not like this. Vampire counts. The Dead Rise again. Has been tweaked. Base chance, 20% to 10%. The chance with for all units, which is proportional to their recruitment costs, has been halved. Additional chance for lords and heroes have been reduced from 10% to 5%. Okay, so it's just halved across the board. So we should see, not double, but it kind of depends on what the numbers end up at, right? We could be potentially seeing a lot more undead, which is kind of bad for the Friends campaign. You know, maybe it gets harder without the bank of Kemler. Regardless, let's take a look at this guy. Foe Seeker. Heroic Killing Blow. Classic, standard, nothing crazy there. Aha. The Hammer of Harry. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, the bank's broken, so we might be screwed with the France campaign. I am tempted to play a France campaign now, though. Explosion cannot move. Does that mean him? The Bane Shield. Self melee defense 10 gives him 60 melee defense. Is this guy he kills Sigvald, I think. 100 leadership? Is this guy unbreakable? Oh, good god, he is. Bane of the Dead comes packed in with them. Enemy debuffs. Dang. What the crap is this guy? Okay, this is not... Wait, removes the undead attribute? That's jokes, that's jokes. Let's go. Doesn't Throg kill Sigvald? Yeah, but Sigvald's still like a menace. It's mostly the leadership though, so Sigvald wins late game fights really well. But he is like kind of the gold standard. Okay, wait, no, this is hella jokes though. Alright, let's get a fully decked out Sigvald against Harry Hammerstorm. So you tell me we have an unbreakable character with a fairly large AoE, it seems, with decent armor piercing damage. About pendulum damage, non-overcast. He has Heroic Killing Blow, Foe Seeker, which is like minor. But he be unbreakable and he removes the undead attribute. So he can rout Vlad. That's so jokes. Alright, sick. That's hilarious. I love it. So, does that mean zombies just route like crazy? Because undead leadership is hella easy to break. That would make him surprisingly good against undead. How does that even work? Do they rout or like, or do they crumble? That's actually pretty hype. That probably flips the Warriors of Chaos versus, probably flips the matchup entirely, right? I would imagine. Oh, he even has a little hammer. Oh, that's sick. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're kidding me. They didn't need to do this. Oh, that's sick. I like it. And they crumble while they rout? Dang. Okay, so yeah, it's just, you just easily leadership. Okay, that just means Warriors of Chaos just dominates undead now, right? Anyone who likes playing vampire counts just gets annihilated by this guy. I guess he's not on a mount, so you'd probably just spirit leech him to death and then just cackle as you do as the vampire counts. But still. All right, let's take a look here. This guy has a mighty 65 melee attack, 60 melee defense. To Sigvald 70 melee attack and 84 melee defense buffed. Sigvald comes packed with physical resistance. Here we go. Let's have this. I don't know what that is, but sure. I don't know what this is, but disruption to enemy formations. Okay, yeah, it's for infantry. His unbreakable is nice. His armor piercing's nice. Is he really gonna contest against Siggy though? Not really. All right. Hype levels dropping dramatically. Hype levels plummeting off the cliff. All right, Harry. He's pretty cool. But is he Sigvald cool? No. No, he ain't. Maybe if you can heal him up as Warriors of Chaos, right? Wait, does he have a cool little cape thing? He has like a cool little like white like leopard cape. Anyways, I'd rate him okay. It didn't pop. Oh, I see. Whatever. Gets disrupted a lot. Regardless. I rate him okay out of 10. Maybe you pair him up with like, with a Festus to heal, right? And then like against vampire counts, you just like keep terror routing them with, well, no, the vampire counts have ITP, right? So they can't be, like actually, okay, I guess we should test this out, right? Vampire counts. Let's grab a necromancer. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie unit. We got Harry. We'll get ourselves a marauder and like, I don't know, like a hellstrider, right? So in theory, he should give -4 leadership. And then the zombies over here, they'll be immune to fear. But apparently we can terror out them. Let's see it. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. Doesn't Be'lakor wait, can you run Be'lakor, Harry? So like what you do, right? You run Be'lakor and then you have his removes ITP. Okay, no, it only removes ITP, so, and these guys don't have ITP, so that shouldn't make a difference. Unfortunate, but I'm sure there's crazy leadership sacking you can do against undead now. Yeah, Fran's campaign, unite the Empire without single entity blobs. Let's go. I would like to try that. I would like to master the art of the Fran's campaign. Alright, first things first though, last test of the day. How hilarious is it to put Harry up against a couple zombies here? So you can see here, their leadership already wavering. Now, I don't have any terror on me. I did forget, unfortunately, but just charge these guys in the back, right? They have, what, -4? And then, what, are they routing? I can't tell if they're routing yet. Crumbling attacked in the rear. I think they're routing. It's kind of weird looking, but does it go away when I pull Harry away, or will they continue routing for a bit? Let's see here. Because if they just rally shortly after, well, like it'd be good for sniping heroes and stuff. In a blob, it'd be devastating because they're so slow, right? Okay, so Harry has to be there. Interesting, very, very interesting. I'm going to see if I can terror out them real quick. This is a bad test. Why are they crumbling even if undead was removed? Because undead is not part of the crumbling thing. Interesting. What if I have something that causes terror? Let's grab like a Kolek. Yeah, they're different traits. Weird. If undead can rout, can they shatter from routing enough times? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I guess we can try. We can try. It said terrified. Oh, it said terror. Oh, he causes terror? Harry causes terror? You're kidding me. He causes terror. Let's go. It doesn't even matter. All right, here we go. Interesting. So they terror routed? Did they proper route? Let's see how many times I can get a unit of zombies to route. All right, so we'll just do a quick old side charge with Kolek here. A little bit of there we go. A little bit of a flank. See the leadership. Not great. So that it dipped below for a second there. Right. I don't think that was just a terror route. So if I do it again, right? There we go. Route number 2. All right. Yeah. Does undead play by the same shatter rules? Okay. Route number 3. They haven't shattered yet, but maybe the first time was a terror route. Come on. And oh, maybe? Hard maybe. I couldn't tell if it was just the damage, but they did kind of waver there for a second. Maybe? Use the AoE. All right, sure. Interesting. We did get the white banner like proper routing there by the third time, assuming the first time was terror route. So maybe they shattered and crumbled. I think they usually don't shatter and crumble at that point. I think it was actually because they routed off 3 times. Kinda jokes. He can route zombies on his own. Kolek and Marauders are unnecessary? Really? Dang, that's some good damage. Does this affect friendlies? I think it does, but pretty good AoE, I'd say. I'll look at the animation in a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm all about the numbers, all right. Dang. Okay. Harry's kind of cool. I don't think he'll be as big of a game changer as we might expect. Mostly because he's not on a horse. If he was, that would be insane. I'd rate pretty cool. Pretty cool out of 10. Look at that. Nice. A little bit of yeah, chaos symbol here. Nice. I like him. Well, sick. I would say you can definitely stack them with a lot of like leadership debuff stuff. Like, you know, just like Harry and like Lore of Death even, right? Lore of Death, -16 leadership. Vampire counts don't have, like, look at that. 35 leadership, right? Skeletons and zombies will be gone instantly. Even like Mortis engines and the like, right? Like, look at the Crypt Horrors. A lot of Vampire counts units do not have high leadership. They mostly rely on their crumbling and disintegration. Well, I guess they're crumbling, right? To keep them in the fight. So I could see Harry being pretty cool, but the fact that he can only be in one place means he probably won't be a menace in domination. That's my stance on it, but there we go. There's the patch review for you guys. We're gonna do a Skarsnik run. And then maybe I'll do another Franz run. Do I just do a Franz run now? I'll do okay. Let's hear. Yeah, I guess I might as well. I might as well just a poll just in case. Squigs are fun though. Squigs are fun. I kind of wonder though. Maybe I'll do both. I think regardless I'll do both. All right, looks like Squigs it is. We'll pick up a Franz one later. 25% though, more than expected. Here we go. For the main event though. Squigs, Skarsnik, right beside the Chaos Dwarves. A pretty dangerous situation. but none that bothers me very much. We have Ultimate Crisis enabled, max difficulty, and the rules is that we're only allowed to use squig units and heroes that can ride squigs. Why squigs? Because they're awesome. Simple as that. And most people are used to using other units. So if there's one thing I can do to flex my my Warhammer muscles, it do be this. Use oh yeah, pump wagons are bugged. I did hear about that. Yeah, pump wagons mega bugged. Yep, and cute, and very cute. Are squigs so cute though? Does it really have to be asked? They're the best indeed. One France run per update. Exactly. Yeah, I do owe you guys a France run regardless. Heroes do not ride squigs, then no heroes. It's just melee lords. Alrighty, it's fine. We don't need magic when we have the power of squigs. Oh yes, this guy does not have squigs. Alright, so from the get-go, alright, don't mind me. We're going to let's see here, Einfa donate first, so we'll get him in there. We'll get you in a second, McRightface. So here we find ourselves in an interesting predicament. We have recruitment. What is the fastest way to recruit squigs? We can recruit them via... Did I not think this through? Oh, okay, no, they're here. Tier 3. Okay, very good, very good. So, yeah, we get the squigs through Tier 3. So we can rush that fairly easily if I just go for, yeah, a little bit of growth action. We'll hit, yeah, we'll hit two thing very soon. We can just camp at Mount Gunbat a little bit. And then with Skarsnik. What is this? Recruit regiments for now. Oh, these are from Waz, I see. Yeah, that will be good. Name Skarsnik Squiggles. I'll name him Squiggles. Let's see. Oh, can I rename him Squiggles? Dang it! I can only rename our faction. Let's see here. Where do you rename the faction? Up here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Oh, no. Orchid. Squiggles. There we go. All right. There we go. Success. Just because it is far too good of a name to pass up. Now, first things first, though. I guess we see if we can win this battle. We're looking at a unit of Goblin Archers, Wolf Riders, and a General. Skarsnik should do pretty well against a General. You know, we're early in this campaign, right? Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I think we got this. Nice. Look at that. Even a leadership debuff. Hype. Lightning Strike to reduce their leadership, because these guys already have 1 million. Amazing. Amazing. Here we go. Guess that puts the Chaos Dwarves to shame. I think so. Endgame Crisis for Chaos Dwarves will be quite interesting, however. Wurzag's pet squig item qualify him as a squig unit. If I can confederate Wurzag, sure. I don't think I can though, because the mod declares war on everyone. You're crazy. You're crazy. You think I can't win this? Have you watched my streams ever? It's the easiest battle I've ever seen. We'll be fine. Lightning Strike gives them a minor debuff over here. Unprepared for Lightning Strike. But it makes my guys tired, so it might be really bad. Will this ever, how tired are my guys? Very tired. It's not worth it. It's totally not worth it. Never Lightning Strike. Screw that. There's such a minor leadership debuff for how big of a debuff I have. Well, what can you do? Oh, they can confederate by beating faction leaders. Very true, very true. I should just I should do that then. Oh, that's true. We have Ultimate Crisis on. I forgot. So it's actually hella OP. It's just a Confederate Grimgore. Easy win. Disband all of his armies because I'm only allowed to use squigs. Best strategy ever. Here we go. Just getting this flank on. This tiny little forest here. So that might be able to work. Get free armies. Remember, squigs only. my dude. Squigs only. Alright, Scarsnick's is gonna take him on a bit of a run. These guys have missile resist. It's very nice, so no huge worries there. Just gonna try and get these guys into a good position where I can get a little bit of squig hammering action on them. I don't want to get caught up in their infantry, but if I can get Scarsnick there, that's good. If I can get rear charges here, it's good. Get like a little bit of damage, get some disengages going. We're trying to minimize damage on my squiggies, though. Their HP is so important for this hero cycle charger. Yeah, I can get Warzak from Greenskin Confederation. If I can get his banner, I'll call it a win. Okay, looking not bad, looking not bad. If I can push these Wolf Riders into Scarsnick, that'd be a big plus too. Just because then they would leash into melee. Come on. Oh, nice. Okay, I just get a charge on them. Even better, even better. Archers are down. Sick. So the great thing about Scarsnick is that he's an amazing fighter. 48 melee attack, 55 melee defense. But much more importantly, he has a massive HP pool. So as long as I can keep him alive against this war boss, we should be fairly in the clear. Fairly in the clear. It kind of depends, though. It kind of depends. If he starts having a rough time and I have to disengage with him, it means a little bit more damage on the squigs, which is never preferred. But it seems like so far Scarsnick's holding his own. If I could disengage with him, I would. But for now, we'll stick with this. I'll chase these guys off the battlefield, since skirmishers in general can be a huge pain in the butt later. If they do rally, those extra shots would be painful. Scarsnick, though, holding great. Holding great. Could be holding a little bit better, but potentially he will rout off. Do pump wagons count as squigs? Does it sound like pump wagons has squig in the name? I don't think so. I think not. Yeah, the tiredness is really screwing with me here. Lightning strike. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Maybe we do a take two. Maybe we do a take two. I think this is technically winnable, but I probably don't have to fight this battle, do I? Unless these guys actually just annihilate this general. That charge did some damage. I think this is an L, though. I'm pretty sure this is an L. Oh, good to know, good to know. It's fine. I had to try it out, right? Can I kill this guy? I feel like I could almost win this battle if I was a bit more careful. Maybe if I, like, burn the ammunition with Scarsnick early on. You know what? I'll alt F4. I'll alt F4. Squagons? No. Squig wagons. Yeah, squig chariots, please. Don't worry, we're just trying again with no lightning strike. I feel like with no lightning strike, we could totally do it. Frange one when? Soon. Probably after this one. After this one, I'm thinking of a Frange one, no cheese. I want to do a no cheese Frange one with these settings. Now, the definition of cheese is Francis Squig. Mayonnaise. Alt F4 counter, please. No, not today. Yeah, I would like a minimal cheese. You know what? Let's call it that. All right, Beyond Legendary Minimal Cheese France campaign. I think that would be nice. Do you even know how to play no cheese? Lord, I don't know how to say your name, but Lord, come on. I know how to play no cheese, all right? Just because I dabble in the cheese doesn't mean I can't eat other food. No Luminarcs, no grenade cavalry. Yeah, no grenade launcher auto-resolve spam, because we already know that works, right? Yeah, for sure. But we'll call it a minimal cheese campaign, so chat isn't just constantly asking, like, what is cheese? Is this cheese? Cheese is good. Cheese is good, but we can do without it, you know? There are other things to enjoy in life other than just cheese. Here's the plan. These guys are gonna go over here, right? Actually, you know what? I could just walk Scarsnick in to start. Is that how that works? Do these guys have a Strider? They don't. Oh, this is actually not bad. Now, we're cheesing now because I'm only allowed to use squigs, but in the France campaign, I would love to see some no cheese. This is almost perfect, though. I don't know what the AI is doing, but I kind of like it. Yeah, there we go. They just have to leash into melee with him so that they don't countercharge my Squigs. And then we should be fine. Yeah, there we go. That is what we want to see. You get a big old Squig charge. Pretty good damage, pretty good damage. I'm waiting for all of them to charge in to make it a little bit easier to disengage. The more Squigs we have there with all of their mass, the better. Pretty good damage, pretty good damage. Though, I guess I probably should have killed these archers first, right? I'm realizing now that I'd rather they had been at high HP, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll leave Skarsnik in here, actually. We'll get a charge on their general, because I know that can do pretty good damage. Pull over here. Hunt down the Wolf Rider archers. My Squigs took 1,000,000 damage. Great, wonderful. Not a worry in the world. Alright, let's see if Skarsnik can actually duel this guy a little bit better. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried. We might just lose this battle, too. Luminarch only is cheese. Luminarch only is not cheese. I think Luminarchs are not good enough to qualify as cheese now. Are these guys unbreakable? They are. Okay, Skarsnik doing good. Skarsnik doing very good. Get a little bit more damage there. Kill off those archers. Skarsnik just needs to keep fighting that there general. Archers are down. Extra melee attack for the Skarsnik. Okay, he's doing pretty good against the general. Nice, nice. Those guys are shattered, and now we bring in the cavalry support. So at this point, the Wolf Rider archers are too beat up to really be a massive threat. If Skarsnik can just win this duel, we're good. If he routes off, very bad, very bad. Obviously, the support of all these orc boys makes life a little bit harder. Skarsnik do be routing, but potentially he can rally too. I'm not going to leave that out of the question. Squig support's in also. I'll give it a hard maybe. I'll give it a hard maybe. Come on, Skarsnik, not like this. Not like this. Land a hit. Oh, that's a massive hit. If he can just route off the general, we're fine. You know what? Maybe if Skarsnik doesn't route off the general, it's still fine. Let's see. Let's see. I will need to evac him though, and we can do that fairly easily by just charging into these boys. Give him a little bit more space. There we go. This will be a spicy battle. This will be a spicy battle, but I think there's a non-zero chance that we win this. Especially with unbreakable Squigs. I think that's a nice plus. He was doing good, alright. He traded evenly. I'll take that. There we go. Skarsnik out of there. Yes. He needs to live because the experience from this battle is massive. Don't you dare die on me, Skarsnik. Come on. Okay, pretty good charge on the war boss. Nice. Okay, no, this battle's not winnable. Dang it. I thought it was almost winnable though. I don't know. Maybe maybe if I just rest with these guys for a bit, get full vigor with them, kill off their general, and then the orc boys will be fast to crumble apart. Hard maybe on that. Without 2 units of Squigs though, it do be a little bit difficult. I think if they just countercharge me at all, it's kind of sus, but I'll try it anyways just in case. Yeah, I need 2 Squigs to crump them proper. Ambush outside of a settlement. Yeah, Skarsnik is pretty good at that. Come on, get back your vigor. 20 minutes of cycle charging. I'm pretty sure that even with perfect cycle charging, we probably can't win this. Maybe I just retreat and then take the experience gain off the battle. That's not the end of the world, right? Let's try it. Here we go. And it's hot. I wish it was winter again. Yeah, it's way too hot. I can't cool down my room in the middle of summer. Opening the window just does not cut it. Let's see how much experience we get though. Hopefully 1,000,000. I'm pretty excited for this Frange run, however. A no cheese Frange campaign, so just no grenade launcher shenanigans. Pretty hype, pretty hype. And I still don't want to relocate either, you know. Okay, nice. We can almost make it to Mount Gunbat. Can they attack me from here? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Alright, well, you know what? Whatever. It's not like we really need Skarsnik around at Mount Gunbat anyways, right? Right? Is that...
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
Do I... Maybe he just leaves me alone?
I got plans.
100% he attacks me, right? What level is Skarsnik? Whatever. It's fine. You know what? Just screw it. I'll just... I can't be bothered to restart. Yeah. Summer sucks. Even here in Finland it gets hot. Yeah. Because you can warm up easily, but you can't cool down nearly as easily. Oh boy, my shoulder muscles. My shoulder muscles be tired from, I did some rock climbing earlier. Some bouldering. It was amazing. I did some of, what's it, the peg thing when doing bouldering. Where you try and, like, climb up with pegs. Like, using holes in the wall. I was so out of practice. But I still managed to get one, though. I got one peg in. That felt pretty good. So I told you, not risky at all, people. Not risky at all. Here we go. Ambush. Whoop. Ambush. There we go. So we ambush over there. We get our growth going. We get our walls going. Hype. Which one buffs Squigs? Yeah, I'll take the growth. I want to get to tier 3 ASAP. ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Can I upgrade these guys too? Charge bonus 20 is pretty massive. Extra 20 damage per squig unit charging. Huge. Yeah, Muddled Minds, the one downside of this mod is that Tzeentch will see you and will always muddle your mind at the beginning. Unfortunately. What shoulder muscles? Dude. These bad boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guns. Look at that. All those. The only reason I can rock climb is because I'm hella light. If it wasn't for my lack of weight, I would not be able to climb in the slightest. But I am, you know, I do go on runs, alright? Alright, chat? Don't think of me as sedentary. I'm ripped out of my mind right now, alright? We're crazy, we're crazy, you know? I just hold back because, you know, I want to just rip these clothes apart. Slanesh approves. Yeah, you can see my rib cage from here. Oh my gosh, is that too scandalous? You can't actually see my rib cage though, but I swear, I'm ripped. Totally ripped. Yeah, one day. Yeah, nah. You know, I have like decent muscleage for like my weight. But for, in general, anyone who weighs more than 10 pounds in me can just obliterate me. CS and climbing have no real correlation outside of California. What's this? Yazamite? Only ribs? Yeah, no, it's a lot of ribs. Look at that. You can see the light. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm working on pecs, alright? I'll get there eventually. Not that it really matters. I just think it's fun to, you know. It's fun to be like a little toned, right? I like a little bit of bodybuilding. In the same way I like a little bit of lockpicking. Which I am still terrible at, by the way. Still not a great lockpicker, but... Only Warhammer fans. We already established. The best name is Only Friends. Nothing can beat that. Although we do wait until the Friends campaign before we can whip that out. This no army tactic is gonna make me rich. Yeah, we're gonna be hella rich. That's the one plus side of these challenges. Unit restriction challenges. 4 turns, people. 4 turns. Give it up for 4 turns. Which thing do I need to upgrade my squigs? I need toothy weapons. Toothy weapons. All the way up here, dang. I guess I can work my way towards it. Why not? There's nothing really that important here, right? I don't think so. Replenishment rate is good. Especially if we won't have that many heroes. So, yeah, let's try that out. And we chillin'. And then once we actually have a squig army, then we can go ham, hopefully. Oi, oh man, climbing, I swear. The soreness is insane. Eat more burgers. Yo, I've been feeling so much hungrier recently. So since I started picking up running for that sweet cardio, yeah. I've noticed that my appetite has increased dramatically. Every single meal feels like a meal where, like, you know when like you sit down and you're really hungry and you're like, you know what, I want to eat like a big meal today. And then you go ham. Every meal for me now feels like that, where the proportions are just like, this looks like a lot, but I eat it anyways. It's crazy. It's crazy what exercise does. Yeah, McRightface, you know, and you know, your burger, it was homemade burgers though, not the meat, but like, you know, homemade assembled burgers, home assembled burgers. There we go. Rock climbing makes you deceptively strong, but only in some muscles. I'm incredibly strong when pulling towards me. I'm very bad at pushing away, right? So if I want to like threaten a guy, I pick him up by the shirt, right? Pick him up by the collar, lift him up. And then like the moment a fight actually goes down though, I try and push him away and nothing happens. And even worse, because I'm hella light, if I try to pick someone up by the collar and they're taller than me, I just like lift myself up to their eye level. I'm like, you want to go? Actually, that'd be a pretty good flex. I would like that, right? Imagine you're like staring down at this guy and he just picks himself up to your eye level. Would you actually want to fight that? There's like a little bit of crazy there that I think would actually keep me safe. Pulling in only against Slanesh. Ah, oh, jeez. Yeah, I do be a Slanesh worshipper. Death grip his skin off, yeah. Yeah, that's true. The grip strength, alright. Crushes arms, amazing. He grabs you, you can't do anything. You're like, I don't have the muscles to expand. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird threat, alright. I will admit. You know, in terms of people I have scared off in my life, not many, surprisingly enough. I know many of you know that the true monster that I am, it is held caged within me quite securely. If I ever got into a fight, I would actually die. There's no way. My organs have no padding. I'm one punch away from my kidneys just exploding. It's terrible. Oh yes, yeah, 1,000,000 faction size super early on. It's crazy. Lots of minor factions get kicked out. He looks so intimidating though, thank you. So incredibly intimidating. Look at this jawline, this glass jaw. Look at this massive smile for all the teeth just ready to be knocked out. The glasses, alright? This gets knocked off. Joke's on them. I'm nearsighted. Let's go. Glass cannon build? Sure. Ah, great. Is this winnable? Do I auto this, really? Do I really auto-resolve this? Come on, we got Skarsnik. He's anti-large. Alright, well, Alt F4 if it doesn't work. It's fine, it's fine. Do I cause fear or terror? Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. I would hope terror, but I don't know. I think just fear. You know, skeletons do be like that. Yeah, I don't know how we have an advantage here. I think it's just Skarsnik's massive anti-large bonus. Who be calling? Okay. Someone else can pick up. Oh, right. Yeah, we're doing Squigs only. That's right, AJ. Happy you picked up on that. It's a fun one. I'm going to charge these Ogre Bulls. Alright, never mind. I'm just going to charge your General. Skarsnik apparently just loves fighting Generals. Can you stop rotating, AI, please? Alright, here we go. So as long as the Ogre Bulls don't massacre Skarsnik, we do get the charge on the Saber Tusks. That's about as good of an engage as we could possibly hope for. Rampaging. Skarsnik getting absolutely obliterated. Great. Exactly what we hoped for. Yeah, we probably will need to auto-resolve this, right? I guess we could retreat, too. Retreat. And then it's also fine, right? Why do we need to ambush these guys? What's this? Melee attack? You know, because I want to keep the Squigs alive, right? And I also want to get experience, so maybe it's for the better. Whatever happened to roll with the punches Enticity? You know? When did it switch to Cheese City? Oh, geez, it's gonna die. I guess right there. That's about where it switches to Cheese City. Do I route or disintegrate? I think I do route. I'm one of those routing undead, but I'm a bugged Cetra. For anyone who remembers that hilarious bug, living Cetra. Transform into a big ogre? I don't know. I don't like being hungry. What's your opinion on Bretonia cavalry unit mass changes? I don't know. I don't think mass is like that impactful until it hits like a tipping point, and then it's like super impactful. Well, great. That's just we've lost too often, guys. It's fine. Let's just we'll set up the ambush there. All right, we got our experience. That's what matters. And to see the perishable. Yep. Yeah, I'm the necromancer in that video. Hey, yeah. Yeah. It's fine though. I'm proud of my ability to. Oh wait, crap, I killed that. Gee, freaking 1 second, guys. I didn't expect it to kill the Squigs. We had an entire garrison just chilling. Alright, give it 1 second, chat. 1 second, alright. And booting up. You know, screen sometimes turns black. Sometimes it just turns black. Can we get a boot up again? Steam, please. Not in front of chat. Gore's twin brother, worst. Why are you guys so brutal today? Of all days. On my 1 day back, alright? You don't even know if I'm sticking around. Alt F4 counter, we're at 2. I'm pretty sure chat's got that handled, alright? I don't need to do a counter. Oh, here we go. Never give auto-resolve the benefit of the doubt. Very important life lesson. They really need to add a disable unit participation in auto-resolves. Although, I guess, you know, that comes with a whole host of other issues. Squig lives matter. They really do, though. It's my 1 Squig unit. Without it, my army's cut in half. What emoji looks most like a Squig? We do have a Slanesh emote. Yeah, we got Slanesh emote action. We have me smiling. It's kind of hard to see though. I feel like if I had the time, I would redo some of my emotes. Let's see here. How do I get rid of my emote thing? Great. Now it's all. There we go. Sorry, don't mind me. Just finagling with the chat. All right, here we go. Battle. Squigs are people. Gobbos are people. I don't know how I feel about gobbos are people. Squigs are people's already tenuous. Hey, Vortex. With the traditional greeting of the Enticity channel. Long time though since I've gone an empty message greeting. It's fairly rare. I also haven't been raiding a lot recently. I should remember to at least send you guys to some other stream. Alright, here we go. This should be an easy fight, thankfully. But yeah, once you actually get the mass squigs going though, it should be pretty fun. With enough buffs, I think their leadership should hold pretty well. Then we'll be okay. Squig hoppers are just squigs with a fun hat confirmed. Did it need to be confirmed? It wasn't known. You were gone? I didn't stream for like a week. For like about a week. And typically when I don't stream for a week, people start freaking out. So, you know. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. I was busy. Sometimes Enticity has other stuff going on. Though, we'll see how often I start streaming nowadays, though. I feel like, now I might have, like, a little bit more time to stream, but, like, no promises ever, I guess. Is that an actual quote? Gork and Mork made, the goblins for us to kick? Sounds like a good quote. Alright, nice. So, garrison duty should be pretty good. Honestly though, I'm kind of thinking on that France campaign. I would love to do a proper France campaign without hero spam. Because the thing is, the reason I had to do hero spam earlier was because of the... It was because of the vampire accounts mostly, right? And their single entities. Without the crazy Dead Rise Again shenanigans they have, maybe it's a lot more doable now. Kinda wondering. Plus we have Luminarchs for cool single entity sniping. So, killing dragons could potentially be a lot easier. France campaign could be pretty fun. And that depends on how strong the Chaos Dwarves are. I heard something about tunneling. Yeah, if I'm gone for 8 days, I'm 100% dead. Get the funeral going. Nasty Skulkers can beat Hammerers with sneaky stabbing. Can they? I'm not surprised though. You're picking a very good unit, specialized against another unit who is not very powerful. Such be the way of unit counters. Alright, so they did set up an ogre camp, but thankfully we have Skarsnik and some squig hoppers. So maybe that works out. Fun to see that there are ogres near Skarsnik's start too. I feel like that spices things. Yeah. Pictures of bags of milk for sure. But there do be quite a few memes we can dig into at my funeral. Skarsnik is gonna get we don't really need squig. Oh, actually, this is pretty good. Yeah. Pick that up. Oh, we got some ogres and a general. He's a bit beat up right now, Skarsnik. I don't know if I want to dive into this right now. We'll just keep waiting. I'm sure it's fine. Would be cool to leave the camp alone. That's just raiding me constantly, though. Kairos must be expanding. He usually does, from my experience in the good old speed run. Again with the janky auto resolves. Yeah, Volkmar speedruns, Kairos expands very quickly, very strong. Like 80% of the time. Maybe like, I don't know, or like 90% of the time. Maybe even 95%. The rest of the time, Oxyotl will win the south, but it's super duper rare and you might need help too. Are ogres squigs? Oh, you mean like recruiting ogres? We're at war with everyone, so I don't think that checks out. I think we're only allowed to recruit like 2 units. And maybe some of the ones from the Wa armies, but that's about it. Yeah, another 10-hour can I just stream more Gelt walking? I think out of all the videos I ever made, Gelt walking video was probably my opus what's this? Opus Maximus? Maximus. There we go. Jeez. Regardless, I think that is definitely the highlight of my career. Magnum Opus. Oh, there you go. Opus Magnum. Yeah, Magnum Opus is that's what I was looking for. Dang. Vocab. See you later, vocab. Yeah, all right, guys. All right. We don't need all the variations. There's only so many before we start repeating ourselves. Though I know me telling you won't stop you, chat. The only thing that makes you stop faster is me encouraging you. Then sometimes the pain and suffering will end faster. Among Us. There we go. You know, I had the most awkward thing ever. I saw someone's bag the other day, and there was, I believe it was like on the bag was a depiction of like, you know, like a little like a bottle of something, and like a mirror that was like on the top part, and like that was kind of sticking up a little bit, and I was like, wait, dang, like this mag is legit actually has like a little Among Us thing on it. Turns out no. Turns out no. It was actually, you know, it just happened to look a lot like Among Us. But you know, isn't that like a fairly common phenomenon? Isn't like the Among Us like character design like, you know, so simple that it's actually very easy to spot, you know, kind of like how faces show up everywhere, right? You know? I'm not just going crazy. Please tell me I'm not just seeing Among Us, you know, just randomly all over my life. Success! They need to add a Mangler Squigs and Colossal Squigs. Colossal Squigs would be interesting. We already have so many big units, though. It's true, Auto Resolve really hates Squigs. And I don't know how much anti-large I'll have. But at least, if we run into a lot of infantry, and typically we do, we should be fine. Well, I think people just see faces everywhere in general, right? That's just a common thing. There we go. Pretty good so far, though. We got levels on Skarsnik at the very least. And we'll have Squigs in roughly, what, 6 turns? By the time Endgame Crisis gets to us, we should have many a Squig. What else we got? Oh, more charge bonus. You know what? Skarsnik is actually fairly well kitted out for Squigs, man. We might be able to get a lot of stuff going with them. Oh, geez, the dwarf endgame's gonna show up. Oh, that ain't good. This is real bad. This is real bad. Yeah, I need to get Squigs ASAP. Are you kidding me? I need to get Squigs ASAP. Well, I do know Night Goblin War Bosses have a Squig mount. So at least I can get one of them. He does have a Squig mount, right? Yeah, Great Quaves Squig. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how fast it takes, how soon it takes endgames to actually reach me. Maybe not that long, you don't know. Exploding Squigs? Yeah, the exploding Squigs one. Slightly less terrible than Gelt. Currently, yes, it is slightly less terrible than Gelt. Not amazing, though, but I'll take that at least. Alright, here we go. Looking good. Looking alright. No endgame yet. Very important, but it will probably arrive very soon. Do I have... No good recruitment. We'll see. If I have to run for the hills, I will. To the north, where the lands are peaceful and the inhabitants kind. Warhammer 2 Skarsnik position is pretty fun though, but yeah, Mount Gunbat is tremendously better than that. Okay. Alright, not bad. We're alive at least, and he has higher ambush chance. Amazing. So we can park this guy over here and just start spamming guys in ambush. Excuse me. The idea being... Oh, they're both useless. The idea being that we can kind of just chill here and almost guarantee an ambush. If I just have enough heroes. And then maybe the garrison will be enough for us to get to Squigs. We're like super duper close. Let's see here. They should add there's a lot of greenskin units that could be added. Like what? There's I think greenskin spears people are looking at. Isn't there like an ogre like Noblar unit that has like dual, like 2 goblins for 1 spear? That's a thing, right? Yeah, we got some dwarves over here. You know, it's fine. I can deal with some dwarves. They're not a problem. Bigger problem is the end game, and I feel like it just hit, considering the fact that it's lagging. Oh boy. The will of Hashut. The Dark Father's will is made manifest. His servants must unite to exterminate the weakling races of the world, exploit their meager resources, and expand. Why is he so wide? The borders of the Darklands. Alright, hi. Wild Hunt, nice. Low Tide, Vampiric Ascension, Vegetable Bar. Oh, right, nice. Nothing like a couple end games. Nothing like a couple end games. Just spice things up a little bit. Confederation of Dwarves. Nice, nice. Very good, very good. I'm still not that worried until an army actually shows up, though. And bonus, they'll get softened up by all these guys in the way. So, we do have that. Let's go ahead and make the Squig building now. Squig cages. That'll let us get both variants. I'm thinking spamming Squig herd might even be better than Night Goblin Squigs. 3 turns, people. I need to survive 4 turns to get to any amount of Squigs. Come on, come on. Let's get going. The Will of Hashut looks like... What's this, Gorth? What's this, Gorth? Yes. Armored Squigs are fine. And, the units inside the War armies are fine. But otherwise, yeah, other situations, it's not. Ah, there we go. The drill. So the Chaos Dwarf endgame, they, like, spawn out of these drill bits. I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems fun. Pyrrhic Victory. It doesn't kill my Squigs. That's a plus. How medium are these losses? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Is it better to just sit back and wait or auto-resolve? Can I win this better with... Something tells me that... I'll poll chat. What do you guys think? You think I can do better than this? Losing 2 units. You have a lot of archers, which is good. We have the trolls to stop their charge. 69% yes, nice. 62%, it's close vote. 52% closer. Do the endgame armies affect AI economy? They do not. They do not. So, yeah, they actually just cost straight up 0. 50-50. Oh my gosh, people are voting no. You want me to play this battle, you madmen. I'll make sure to try as hard as I can to minimize losses. Alright, 55 votes and a dream. Let's do it. Auto-resolve is for Sims. Yeah, the archers will annihilate them. I'm just kind of worried about their initial charge and if it'll actually be worth it. I think we'll be fine, though. And then once I have 1,000,000 Squig armies, life will be easier. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Idle, you're late. You're late. I saw you messaging on the Discord the other day. That was great. Most of the early stream was just reviewing the new content stuff, though, so you didn't miss much. Ever considered a channel ping for the Discord? I considered it, but generally, I don't really notice like a huge difference between me pinging and me not pinging. Yeah. Although, it's not something I'm against, though, right? It's kind of just like I don't think it's been worth it to really set up yet. If you do give me like a step-by-step guide on how to set up a non-intrusive channel ping that people can subscribe to, and then like, I don't know, maybe the bot just messages them anytime I go live, I will gladly set that up for you if that is what you are interested in. Otherwise, though, just the time and effort spent to set that up would be a bit of a pain. At this point, I'm just requesting, though, right? I'm basically just requesting that that someone send me a setup guide. Maybe I'll look into it a bit later, you know? I'm sure there are a good deal of people that hang around on Discord that would like to be notified a bit better. Yeah, those are night squigs and squig spiders. Correct. So garrisons are an exception, alright? I don't need to add that to the rules. You guys know that. Let's stack these guys up. So the way that we're doing this is we want to make sure our mass is stacked up with our infantry. Otherwise, the ogre charge is just going to absolutely obliterate them. So we'll just make sure that we have them all stuck together. Maybe I'll countercharge with like the trolls and such. Unfortunately for us, because our range is so low, it's really hard to get them to advance towards me, but we'll just move up. Yeah, classic Enticity. I think it's starting to be. Wait until I get the Fran stream, though, alright? Beyond Legendary Frans with, Beyond Legendary Frans is gonna be great.
Running.
Squigs? I think they taste like mushrooms. I think they taste like, really meaty mushrooms. Like, really tough. Like, gamey mushrooms. I don't even know what that means, but that's how I imagine it, given that they hop so much. And, like, the texture would be interesting. I don't think they taste like tomatoes, but I think the texture would be like, it would tear off. You know, in like these like large, like kind of jerky like strips. Honestly, I think it'd be delicious though, although a little bit too gamey. Oh, forgot to countercharge. My bad, my bad. But yeah, what was I talking about earlier? Before we mentioned this? Garrison cheese? Yes, Fran's campaign stuff. Yeah, so with the Fran's campaign, I think with that, I have high hopes. I have high hopes that we'll be able to win it without too much cheese. Because previously it turned out that I had accidentally discovered that grenade launchers were OP and auto-resolve, and we were just kind of using those to hard carry. I really want to see what it's like without that. With the proper, you know, proper just scrapping it out with infantry. The hero spam too was, you know, I feel like we can do better than that. Don't hero spam, just, yeah, rely on the handgunners to get their work down, Luminarchs to snipe big targets. Like, you know, intended use type situation. Maybe I even skip on the lore of life, but that's starting to get pretty extreme. I don't know if I can do that.
Goblins.
Grilled squigs? Oh my goodness, yeah, grilled squigs would be amazing. I do not see a world where they are not amazing, because I don't really see squigs as slimy, right? If you actually look at squigs, I don't believe they are like, they're not like drooling or anything, right? Let's see here. That's an ogre. Yeah, squigs look hella dry, so I definitely think they would make for good food. Maybe like boar. Yeah, maybe like boar. The discussions we have on stream. What other foods do you think would be great, guys? Don't say Centaur milk. Don't you dare. I'm just gonna get that out of the way immediately, alright? Why not? Press the wah button. I'm talking with chat, man. Alright, we have priorities. Yeah, so like out of all like the different creatures in the Warhammer universe, what do you think would be unexpectedly great? Bestigor milk? Bull Centaur milk? Alright, chat. Alright. Just get out of here. Get out of here. That's disturbing. Squig tongue. There we go. Squig tongue 100% would be amazing. Dragon ogres. Dragon ogre ribs. That would be too tough. Possibly electrifying, which might be a bonus. I feel like it'd be a fancy restaurant thing. Elf would taste good. Elf would be like really light, I feel. In my head. I feel like it would almost be like a foam, like spongy material. Although I feel like that's getting too close to cannibalism. Bretonian damsels, unicorns. Unicorns, I feel like would actually be toxic. I feel like it would poison you. Something about eating unicorns just gives me those vibes. The elk that they ride. The elk would be, you know, I think it'd just be elk. More gamey, less gamey? Okay, yeah, troll meat. We do know that troll meat has, you know, it does have those special properties. Ah, dang it. Oh, this is awkward. Is this winnable? There's no way. Well, I guess there's a low chance that we're able to get their blasting charges off. And this guy can kill their lord. Maybe it is. Without losing Scarsnick and the Squigs. Fight. Tree man. Yes, yes. The tree man and tree woman. With, you know, we've seen Dryka, right? I don't know why that anatomy's there. Isn't that because it's like she's like fooling people to like come into her forest? That's why, you know. That's why there's that craziness. Now, if we retreat, they'll hunt us down. Dino nuggets. Good old lizardman. Rotting Prometheans. Huh. So you mean just Prometheans, right? Prometheans would make for insane crab meat. I like it. Okay, yeah, we should be able to win this. Saurus tails? Ooh, that's a good one. Fried skink. Also canonically we've seen in a dish by the ogres. Yeah, but we don't want to dive too far into just, you know, just being ogres, right? We can do better than that. Come on, beat him up. Gang up on him. It's your specialty. And then hopefully we get a couple blasting charges in here. I don't know if they'll actually throw at my generals, though. Baked rat ogre. Rat ogre seems like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of just larger rat. I feel like it'd still be bony. And like way too much hair, even though they're shaved and massive. Griffin thigh. What animal? What animal are we talking about with griffin thighs? Or am I mixing things up? Never eat rats. I feel like in the Warhammer universe, maybe a bit. Do ogres eat rats? I'm pretty sure they do. Nurgle soup? That is disgusting. We all know what's gonna be in that soup. It's gonna be just filth. Oh my goodness. Don't demon that juice me. This is the PG channel, alright? Is that PG? I feel like it's a little bit past PG at this point. Lord of Change fried chicken. Melt in your mouth for sure. For sure. Yeah, let's stick away from the Nurgle stuff. Any good corn? Yo, corn? How have we missed out on corn? Chat. How could you? That's like that's the most obvious thing we could have picked for corn. Everyone's still talking about Slaanesh? Come on. Yeah, no, this isn't winnable. I have to auto-resolve it. Yeah, this is not winnable. Dwarven resilience, too much. Ooh, Bone Crusher? Bone Crusher marrow? Corn, and corn dogs. And cornflakes, of course. Cornflakes, the classic. Yeah, I just want to get to the point where I'm actually recruiting squigs. Can we just get there? Yeah, cornflakes are the most classic. Anything else, though? Giant meat? Giant meat's just bigger cannibalism, though. French fries at Altdorf. Yeah, the thing is, demons disintegrate, though, right? So if you cut off any of their body parts, it's gonna start going away. So you have to eat it hella fresh. But then it is melt in your mouth. Man flesh. Yeah, I guess there is that. For this Gaven. I'll settle for this. At least we're balling. Yeah, greenskins are just mushrooms. Rogue Idol cereal. Who's eating Rogue Idol cereal? What's it? The Stonehorns? It is Stonehorns, right? Yeah, Skarsnik will be back, though. It's fine. Unless we crash, but I don't think we did. Citra does not get served. What are we looking at? Leadership? Yeah. So the downside is that with the end games active now, we might get murdered before we're able to actually build up an army. Fingers crossed we don't, otherwise it kind of just defeats the whole point of this challenge. But hey, you know, I guess there's always ending the stream early, isn't there? These guys just want to level up and become better fighters. Maybe a little bit of this action, right? Yeah, there we go. Armor, right? This is gonna be spicy meatball. The dwarves are gonna be, like, at least they spawn at Karazakarak, right? Femur eye soup. Do they even have eyes? Oh, the giant eyeballs. Oh my gosh, they eat it right out of the eye. I think that'd be sick, yeah. And for some reason, I could see Femur eye soup being meaty. I don't know how, though. Maybe it's like the eyelids, right? And like the muscles that like move the eye around. You like cut those sections out and then like put that in the eyeball soup. You boil that up. I think that would be pretty good. Deep fried Cygor eyes? You would need a pretty big fire to get that going. Skaven kebab with warpstone salt? Not the healthiest dish in the world. Would not recommend. There's a lot of tongues in the Warhammer universe, though, that are just massive. Ooh, mammoth steak. Some demon flesh would probably melt through your mouth. Also very true. I think especially of the Nurgle variety, for sure. Okay, there we go. We got our upgrades going. Look at us go. Toothy weapons. Hype. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. I'm really hoping the dwarves are just hella distracted. Squig charge bonus upgrades. With enough charge bonus, we can go ham, right? That's the plan. Just give my squigs like 80 charge. The like one-shot infantry that they impact with. Full surround. You know, typical dog strats. I think that's the play. What are these things? Can be entered by any lord or hero for direct travel between the Darklands. Okay. Use it to reach Zarna Grund and halt the Chaos Dwarf invasion. Interesting. So they just straight up get portals. That's pretty hype. I like that. CA's actually mixing it up with the Endgame Crisis diversity. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. 2 more turns and then Squigs. Oh, we're back on milk again? Come on, guys. Come on. We can do better than this. Lord recruit rank +5. It's okay, but I don't think it's massive. Whew. Oh my gosh. Why's it gotta be so hot? Forsaken crab hands. I like Forsaken. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Because it's not even that shelled either, right? So it'd be pretty easy to get to the meat. This is good, though. No, what's it? I guess normal dishes for factions isn't that exciting to explore, right? Alright, enough food, though. Enough food. We got squigs to get to. Assuming the dwarves don't show up, which they haven't yet. They are still at least, I'd say probably 2 turns away. So 1 round of recruiting squigs. If only 1 army shows up, we'll have a little bit. We'll have a good deal of kind of extra gobos lying around. They're in the midst of recruiting right now, so maybe, right? This will take a few turns to build up. And they don't have the actual recruiting things to get all their units yet. Okay. 2 turns, guys. That's all I need. All I need is 2 turns. If I need to, I can get a slightly bigger army to fight these guys. If you had to pick an animal from the Warhammer universe to be a pet, which one would you pick? Interesting. Best Warhammer universe pet. I think for me, you know, I would like a nice loyal pet. It's fairly low maintenance that will not die easily. What would be a good animal to fit into that category? For a pet. Seeker. Remember, guys, remember. Bestiality is illegal, alright? No Slaneshi stuff. War Mammoth, too hard to take care of. Norskin Ice Wolf, too hard to train. Jabberslythe, no. Cold One, no. Stonehorn, clearly. You guys do not understand the maintenance cost. Most of these pets you would not be able to afford. Remember, you gotta actually be able to pay the upkeep for this pet. That's part of having a pet, guys. You know, you don't own the pet just so that you can own the pet. All right, we need to draw some lines here. Star Dragon? No way you can pay for a Star Dragon. All right, I don't care how rich you are. Star Dragon's gotta eat. Do I have Scarsnick back yet? One turn. Hi. Squig time. Let's go. Finally. Finally, at least a couple squigs. Man, the normal squigs are almost the same price as these squigs. Because of some weird upkeep increase. Strange. Nurgling. Okay, Nurgling is pretty low upkeep, but kind of gross. Alright. Many of you forget how gross Nurgle is up close. It would stink. Alright. It'd get the floor wet constantly. And they come in groups. Hunts for its own food, though. The hunting for its own food thing, maybe, you know, if you want a Saber Tusk. Frost Saber. Tree Man. A Fellbat. Okay, Fellbat's pretty hype. I like that. Escape Slave. I love that. I love that one. A Beast of Nurgle. No, that would be nasty. If you think about it for a bit, that would be nasty. Wolf Rat. Let's see here. We got some good ones, but I think I'm still looking. Chaos Spawn. Any undead stuff? Undead stuff would also smell, just less. Yeah, lions would be crazy. What's a small thing in the Warhammer universe? Any, like, deepest lore? Is there, like, any, like, small, cute animal just chilling out there? I feel like there isn't. Alright, Scarsnick is back. Ambushing like crazy. He's also gonna get some squigs. And we're gonna ignore the fact that, ooh, damage over time. Ignore the fact that this is happening.
No, I will not shame my clan.
Alright, alright. Just a couple dwarves. Just a couple dwarves. Just a few dwarves. A few dwarves. Am I worried? You know? I don't have to answer everything. So I won't. All right. Do we have any other squig? Wow. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of squig buffs we got there. That's a lot of. Yeah. All right. I guess we go for the campaign buffs now. That's it. We got everything we possibly could for our squigs. What are we looking at here? Let's what? Armor or charge bonus? Alright, so we got 85 charge bonus squigs. Good stuff, good stuff. Now we just gotta survive a turn, get 6 more squigs, and then we're on our way to winning the game. F? No way. Garrison's still pretty spicy. I have faith in the garrison. If another army shows up, it's a little bit worse, but I think we might still have a chance. This will be kind of the battle of the ages, though. Oh, just back up. Yeah, piece of crap. What are we looking at here? We got Scarsnick, 2 heroes. We got the garrison against only slayers and like 2 grudgers and a miner. This guy is pretty decked out. Only level 5 though, so not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I think we just blob them up and shoot them with the archers. So that's how you do it. Alrighty. Can't be that bad. Can't be that bad at all. Just gotta corner camp a little bit. Master Rune of Spite would murder me. That's correct. Need magic? Nah. Nah. We only need squigs. Thing about squigs is that they do actually be pretty good, given enough, you know, running around. Not amazing, but surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. We will have to cheese this battle, though. Until I get a proper army of squigs and I can start playing normally. Yeah, the guy in the squig isn't participating. I recruited one too many guys, unfortunately. Yeah, you can only have, fun fact, guys, you can only have 4 of your own armies in at the same time. Stops you from spamming lords to try and win the game. Unfortunately. Does make things a little bit more difficult, though. There he is, the Skarsnik. Yeah, so the Slayers are going to be problematic. What I'm thinking is I just use this choke point, though. And just pepper them with arrows, right? They blob up on my heroes, and then we, of course, have, you know, just a massive group of infantry here. We have a couple trolls to stick in the infantry to avoid taking too much damage. And then we're just chilling, right? Hopefully, hopefully the Slayers don't do too much damage. They're anti-large, yeah. Not anti-infantry, despite being dual axes. Oh yes, I should use the cavalry for the grudge throwers, though, shouldn't I? Do I have a Squig Lord? Squiggly Lord? I do not. I do not. So yeah, we'll bully the artillery a little bit. Hopefully they arrive and we're good. We'll use Wa armies. I will. Assuming we make it that far. Kind of depends on whether or not I win this battle. How do I want to approach this, though? I just need to get them to aggro me, and then the cavalry can kill the artillery. That's not like the biggest problem in the world. I can line of sight them with these here rocks, make life a little bit harder for them. And so it begins, This is really gonna... Oh man, I'm tired. Sure. It's gonna really rely on the ammunition on these goblin archers. 24? Not bad. That's a solid, like, volley and a bit for each unit of infantry here. Squig Widers are large, yeah, they're large. Alright, so far they're pretty chill. Grudge throwers just kinda not really firing, they're kinda scooting about here and there. My maneuvering should be able to get them to keep on rotating. Soon enough, we will have the enemy army advancing. There we go. Nice. Just gotta pull back, squeeze through, get a little bit of charging on them. And then this blob shall truly be tested. If this doesn't work without getting hit by artillery, nothing will. So it comes down to this. And of course, you still have our goblin archers. It is imperative, however, that I focus on efficiency here. Don't lose too many guys to the Slayers. And pull back away from them when I can. Otherwise, the artillery crew, even if I do route it, it'll just come back and be a pain. So, yeah. Yeah, Squig Herd is also large. All Squigs are large, yeah. Which recently CA has been releasing a lot of units that are larger than Squigs and count as infantry size, but it's fine, it's fine. It's not like we play this game for consistency. Or maybe we do, but it's not like we can live without a little bit of inconsistency. Squig launch catapult. We need the colossal squig, ginormous cave squig, to be catapulted across the map. Well, honestly, once presumably with the dwarf DLC, right, on the roadmap, we get Thunder Barge. So all going well, maybe the Thunder Barge will just like drop like a massive, who knows what. Just some massive unit from the sky. It just drops a rogue idol onto the map that's just hostile to everyone. That'd be pretty jokes. Oh, man, I'm feeling a little bit tired right now. Maybe I do a shorter stream today and then stream again tomorrow, right? I did say earlier that I do enjoy this short mini stream. I still want to at least win this battle though. Are Spider Riders losing to melee in catapults? Yes, that's correct. The endgame crisis has enabled, which makes them, I don't know if it actually gives them melee buffs, but they've done a decent amount of damage. Most of the HP is actually the catapult entity HP and not the crew HP. It's kind of weird like that. And also the Slayer's around. That makes life harder. They've been shooting at my guys, so don't worry about it. Biggest factor, though, for survivability. Actually, the armor isn't that high, so I'm not entirely sure. Legendary be like that, though, but that's why I like it. Is it communicated to the player? So if you want to know if a unit is large or small, you hit I over here. If it's a big icon, it's a large entity. If it's a small icon, it's a small entity. Nice and simple, like. And nice. I still haven't reached here yet. Very good. Yeah, this is the anticipation's kind of killing me. Still don't really know if I have enough oomph here to win this. I'm gonna move these guys a tiny bit more forwards. It's a little bit risky because they do run the risk of getting obliterated by Slayers. With what? 44 melee attack against my 53 melee defense. It's a spicy meatball. Spider Riders having a rough-ish time against the artillery still. We'll bring these guys back though, and then here we go. The battle begins. So the reason that I put these guys forwards is so that my archers can shoot them in the backs and the sides. That'll make sure that they're not parrying my missiles like they would usually if they were front-facing. Unfortunately for me, the damage seems... Actually, no, the damage seems alright. I'll take it, I'll take it. And if these guys, it's actually kind of fine. It's totally fine if we lose a few guys here. Just because they're not super high level. And winning the battle is just so much more important right now. I will, however, bring a couple of these guys. A couple goblins just to support. Their lord went for my goblins. That's very good. Because then I can stick my trolls onto them. Maybe we can hit up these miners. Very good. Artillery crews. Routing. Yeah, magic would be good for these blobs, but this ends up being a no magic challenge because we don't have any squig riding casters. But it's totally fine. I like me a challenge. I think we've done it. I think the goblin archers are indeed actually cleaning up shop here. Biggest problem left is probably their general. And ammunition running out a little bit too early could be problematic too. We'll see. So far though, we're at half ammo. We've done like decently close to half damage. I'm noticing my melee's not going nearly as well as everything else though. Wait, I have fanatics? Since when? Well, I could have known that a bit earlier. All right, well, yeah, please. Wait, I didn't know the garrison came with fanatics. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of fanatics. Oh, okay, well, yeah, let's just... Yes, please. Get the fanatics in there. Okay, yeah, so turns out I actually had 4 fanatics and didn't know about it. Well, you learn some, you lose some. That is such a massive game changer, jeez. Yeah, so we'll just use that then. Yeah, Squig fanatics, it's great. Now, let's see here. It's still a little bit spicy, but as long as they don't take too much damage, I should be able to get another wave of them in a second. And since we are dealing with mostly infantry, it's quite chill. There we go, another one over there. Looks like the artillery crews are dead. Very nice. Scarsnick remains on the battlefield. Very good. Yeah, I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. The sudden onset of actually having units that can do some damage. Quite nice, quite nice. Let's get that leadership buff going. Get some cycle charging with the trolls on these here slayers. These trolls rallied too, even better. But it's still a little bit close. It's still a little bit close. Yeah, and I'm using my spider riders. It's gonna be hella close. Now, remember, the guys that route off the map, right? They're not actually sieging the settlement. So we could potentially lose this battle and also still be fine. It's not the end of the world if that happens. So, you know, keep your hopes up. Keep your hopes up, chat. Come on, Scarsnick, don't die. Scarsnick do be a large target, so you have to be wary. Alright, well, you know what? Not the end of the world. I probably could have used those fanatics earlier, but I think it's fine if we just move onwards, right? Unfortunately, I can't retreat, but I don't think I lose all of these armies, right? Garrison should live. And then it's okay. We'll see, we'll see. Those are some big squigs. Yeah, it's strange how that works, doesn't it? Alright, valiant defeat. Dang it, if only I used those fanatics earlier. But we did kill more or less every slayer, so they're not going to take the settlement now. That should be a good deal of experience, because Skarsnik lived. And then we're good, fingers crossed. You wish there was a unit that could steal enemy units like Slaanesh does before the battle, but instead during the battle. That would be very strong. At least there's summons, right? Can live with that. Okay, nice. They left. Let's go. Let's go. Well, nice. Great success. I call today a very good day. But for now, I'm kind of pooped. I think the rock climbing yesterday really just got me tired. So I'm going to go lie down. We'll be continuing to stream once again as I get more and more into the mood of things. Maybe pump out some videos. We'll see. But, yeah. I'll catch you then. Maybe tomorrow if y'all are lucky. Maybe tomorrow. Whee. Yep, that's right. It's nap time. It'd be nap time. And I think this campaign is just getting started. We've won our first endgame battle. This'll be great. This'll be an amazing one. Have a wonderful day, guys. There we go.